elements of the query letter. When drafting a query letter to an editor, make sure to keep it short, no longer than 1 page. Remember the following. Address the editor by name in the salutation. Mention any human connections to the editor that you have, such as your advisor. State briefly why the editor and the journal readers should be interested in your article. For example, it will fill gaps, aid understanding, inspire debate, fit their saying, is fresh and different from specific articles and or books already in print, and so on. Display a knowledge of journal. For example, mention any of their recent articles in the journal on your topic. Give the title of your article and your abstract. First, make sure that both give a sense for your article's argument and style. Give your article's length in double-spaced pages or words, and know whether these include footnotes, references, or tables. State that you have not published this article before, nor submitted it to any other journal. Name grants or awards that you received for the research. Always include a question that will tease out your article's chances of rejection. For instance, I foresee one potential obstacle to the publication of my article in your journal. I note that my qualitative approach would deviate from the method used in most of the articles in your journal. Please let me know if this is a problem, or the reason that I'm sending you this email rather than simply sending my article alone is that I'm concerned that the regional focus of my article will not quite fit the mandate of your journal. If you have any comments that could help me decide whether to submit my article to your publication, I would appreciate hearing them. Thank the editor. Making a final decision about which journal. You should have picked the journal you wish to submit your article to first. If you need to wait to hear back from journal editors, you can wait until then, but don't wait longer. Knowing what journal you are going to send your work to makes a big difference. It will help you shape the article when you know what conversation you are joining. Now, you need to list what implications this choice has for the further writing of your article. The most important issue at this point is the journal's word limits. If your article doesn't meet those limits, you must start aiming for those limits or choose another journal. I'm surprised by how often students tell me that they are aiming for journals with page length requirements that do not remotely relate to their article. Don't make this mistake of not paying attention to word length. There are other implications that the journal has for your revision process. If the journal requires that you list all documentation in the notes, not the text, and you've done the opposite, you may have to switch your article over. If the journal has a special issue that you are aiming for, you will have to take note of the day and work toward it. If the journal favors more historical work, you will need to beef up that part of your article.